Hi there, students. High and dry. To leave someone high and dry. Well, firstly, we use this phrase high and dry to talk about a boat. So if you tie your boat up here, when the tide goes out, it will be left high and dry. So left out of the water. Stranded on a beach, if you like. So the tide goes out, the water goes down, and it leaves all of the boats high and dry. Or in dry dock. This is talking literally about boats, which are out of the water. They're in a position away from the water, especially as the water comes closer. The tide was coming in, but we sat in a position that was high and dry. It was out of the water, away from the water. The river is flooding, the water is coming up and up, but so far we are high and dry. We're in a position where the water hasn't got to us. High and dry, out of the water, but particularly talking about boats, out of the reach of the current or out of the reach of the tide. But if you leave somebody high and dry, you leave them in a helpless position. You leave them abandoned. So a boat that is high and dry because the tide has gone out, it can't move. It's helpless. It can't move, and that is the idea of high and dry. So my friends took me to the party, and then they suddenly disappeared. They went off and they left me high and dry. They left me in a difficult situation, and I was unable to do anything about it, or I had to resolve it. Or, for example, I'm giving a live stream and suddenly my connection goes, and this leaves me high and dry. It leaves me stranded without a solution, helpless. And this is the idea of high and dry, is stranded in the lurch, in a fix, in a pickle, in a tight corner, in deep water, marooned. Okay, and this is the idea of high and dry. So he left me high and dry. The business, the problems with the economy have left this business high and dry. He left her high and dry in a strange country without any money. The yacht was left high and dry on the beach. The port of Rye was left high and dry as sea levels retreated. Okay, so I was left high and dry. When essential workers left the company, I was left high and dry. His wife left him high and dry. Yeah, she took all the money and left him high and dry. The people helping me disappeared. They went away, and I was left high and dry. Notice particularly to be high and dry, to be in a position, to be left in a position where you can't do anything. Okay, and this is the idea of high and dry. It's like this boat that's been left on the beach or on the where there is no water, and there's nothing it can do. So high and dry, leave someone high and dry. I think I'm going to give it a 4.5 informality. Use it informally, use it in a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing, but don't use it in something formal. And then, the idea is high on the beach where it's dry, where the water doesn't reach, and the boat can't move because it is literally high and dry. So anyway, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. So high and dry.